May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and events and resources are happening all around the city throughout the month, including some from a local nonprofit called the Hug Haven. Joining us to share details about the series of events and resources offered this month is Chelsea Walker. Hi, Chelsea. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Pleasure to be here.
Hug Haven.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, first, I'll start by saying the Hug Haven is an abbreviation, so it stands for Healing Unbearable Grievances, and we are a nonprofit organization. We foster community, but we also provide tangible resources for individuals navigating grief and trauma.
How long has the organization been around?
We have actually only been around for about a year now.
Okay,
Yes,
and I'm assuming you've been with it since the beginning?
Yes, I'm the founder.
Why are you so passionate about this subject?
Absolutely. So my personal experiences with grief, lack of resources that are specific to the topic. So it's really just kind of something that fueled my passion, and I've just really been about it ever since.
Are you having those conversations with other Michiganders and Detroiters as well? What you're feeling, you're seeing that other people are feeling that too?
Absolutely, and I've also started to connect with other organizations that have similar focus groups.
You offer free therapy, is that correct?
Yes.
How does that kind of work out? Do people call you? Is there a messaging service? How does it work out if they need to get some help?
So we actually just opened our organization to members. So we're currently taking on new membership opportunities where the people who have committed to showing up for the organization and essentially showing up for themselves can participate in exclusive benefits such as free therapy. And that would happen through our website, thehughaven.org.
And could that be a one-time thing if you're just really struggling maybe with one subject matter, or do you need, I know you said commitment, does it have to be a weekly or monthly thing?
So our events are open to any and everyone if you want to just drop in and experience it, but we also have opportunities for someone who may be looking for something a little more long-term, as grief is a journey and a process.
What's important to keep in mind? May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and everyone, like you said, everyone has their own journey, their own challenges, their own grievance. You never know really what someone's going through. When you reach out for help, that can be sometimes the toughest thing. So, with Hug Haven, how can you make sure that that person maybe feels welcomed and is invited to share their grievances and challenges?
So first, my vulnerability, it sets the tone for anybody who is interested in coming to an event or learning more about grief navigation, as well as all of the other facilitators that are on board with us. We really make it our priority to instill a sense of safety and a sense of community in our events.
So this weekend, events coming up, correct?
Yes.
And what are those?
So tomorrow we will be starting our first inaugural community walk. It's called Miles for Moms, and it is a community walk along the Detroit riverfront that gives everyone who may be navigating motherhood in a different way an opportunity to celebrate and be honored as well.
And then it says everybody yoga. I'm guessing maybe everybody, yoga like that too. How does yoga play a role with mental health?
Outside of this organization, I'm also a yoga facilitator, and that's something that has been very helpful for me. It just gives you an opportunity to not only feel and embrace your feelings and emotions, but also to be in your body and operate in a space that you can feel through those things through breath work, movement, and so on and so forth.
Hug Haven's been around, you said, just roughly a year. What do you need from the community to help thrive?
So what we need from the community is just continued support, continued exposure, and continued feedback and responses from those who have come out and enjoyed some of our events.
What about the future of Hug Haven and mental health? I think more and more people, it's becoming maybe more common, to speak out and get the help you need, and honestly the help that you deserve when you're struggling with your mental health. Hug Haven down the line, what do you think it can transform into?
So Hug Haven down the line is actively transforming into an entity that will automatically pop into someone's mind when they think about grief and navigation. So as we kind of naturally give our condolences, I want Hug Haven to be a resource that you're automatically interjecting when you're sharing that with someone. And
what would you say is like a steadfast tip? If someone asked you for one piece of advice about their mental health from what you've learned and with Hug Haven, what would you say?
Community. Community is the most underutilized resource, so surrounding yourself with people helps you understand that you're not alone.
Is that easier said than done? Is it tough to sometimes get out of those bad crowds?
It's definitely easier said than done, so that's pretty much why we're here.
Exactly. Hug Haven. Chelsea, thank you so much. Again, I know you said you have those events this weekend. Hug Haven, only been around roughly a year. Can't wait to see the future grow with Hug Haven.
Thank you.
Chelsea Walker, again, with Hug Haven. Thank you, Chelsea.